You are now locked in to the latest and the greatest on the Android system. This is the channel that gives you information every day in every way possible. Now make sure you go ahead and you hit the like button on your way in and hit the bell as well. Subscribe, become a member of the family. Check out the full catalog of videos that I made just for you, and I'll see you right after these quick messages. Peace. Yo, what's good everybody? Today we have an unboxing of the Honor X Max, the Honor 8X Max from Huawei, the Snapdragon 636 smartphone series. Now this is an international device. It was shipped in internationally, and it's right now currently it's not available in the United States. It actually works on Cricket Wireless, and let's just take a look at what's inside. It does have the tempered glass included, which is appreciated, and also the 7.12 inch device, which is cool. So 7.12 inches is what they claim, and it's really light at 210 grams. Now let's go ahead and see what's included in here, which is the SIM ejector tool, also with the literature inside of it, all in Chinese, which is not a value to us in the United States. Now you can see that TPU case, which is cool and appreciated. Now let's see the literature, which we cannot interpret, but we did get the USB cable, which offers quick charge with the fast charging brick. So they do offer the quick charging brick right here inside the box, and that's actually good because you can actually get really good charging times, around 2 hours, 100%. So I was actually appreciative for that. The screen is actually full HD IPS display at 2244 times 1080 pixels and 19:9 ratio. So let's go ahead and see what's underneath the hood. Right now you can see that large display, 7.12 inches again, with the little dimple at the top, or the teardrop if you want to call it. And right here at the left side of the phone you can see that contrast of color, which differentiates where the cameras are. This is a AI camera right there. One of them is a 16 megapixel and the other is a 2 megapixel with the fingerprint dead center, which is actually really easy to access. Now this phone is really big compared to the LG Stylo 4, which is actually, I thought was really big, but it actually makes it seem like a dwarf compared to it. It's actually, very small compared to the LG Stylo 4. You can see the 8X Max is like really big. So let's go ahead. You can see that teardrop with that full display right there, which covers top and bottom. So there's basically no bezel. And right here you can see the startup screen. So let's just go ahead and accept the terms and conditions. Now what's cool is that this phone does have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi right there, so you can see that's actually pretty cool. Now let's just highlight some of the other features along with the fingerprint sensor that it does include, and it's actually in an ideal location. Now the phone is made up of aluminum alloy and plastic design. Now let's go ahead and enter our fingerprint and get an accurate scan, which is going to be 100% accurate every single time and very responsive. Almost immediately your fingerprint will unlock the device, which is really cool. Now let's just go ahead and continue to the next phase of security, which is the facial unlock. Now we're going to do a face scan, which is actually very quick and it takes no time whatsoever. Let's go ahead and remove some of the international apps that have bloat, and we don't really need them in the United States. This phone was released on September 6th and proclaimed the day before, September 5th. It's actually available in international stores online. Now you can see the shutter speed is really fast. Let's just touch on some of the features for the camera. Now you do get video, beauty, photo, and AR Pro, slow-mo, panorama, and time-lapse, along with a lot of other options. So you're going to get full control of the camera, which actually records in 1080 30 frames per second. So these cameras are actually really good with a lot of different settings, and you're basically going to have the option to customize your photos the way you want with pro mode and all these different features that come with the cameras. We're going to get in those in some more detail. Right here you can see that the facial unlock is working instantly. As soon as I press that button, it unlocks within, you know, a second, like a millisecond of time. Now right here is your tools. They do give you that folder, so you get a ton of different apps already installed to help you out. You also can see at the top you get Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, sound, auto rotate, Huawei share, flashlight, location, airplane mode, screenshot, and basically Atmos for Adobe audio. So that's pretty cool that you can also actually remove the notch. I actually like that little teardrop at the top. You do get an update right on deck. So basically they're gonna give you an update that'll get you a whole bunch of different software updates, such as camera improvements with a lot of better quality, and also you're gonna get gestures, which is really cool. And it's on the security of September 1st, which is dope. So right here, here's the gestures. You also get single key navigation. When you click that button right there, it just gives you right here, if you swipe across, you can go back. If you swipe up, you can go home. And then if you swipe up and hold, you can go to the recent tasks. So it was really cool. It's like a feature I actually seen on Android Pie for the Huawei update. Also, the notification light turns green when you do get an incoming call, and you can see it at the top of the phone right next to the actual earpiece speaker, which was really minimal and enclosed really nicely with that little notch for the camera right on top of it. So right here you can see the fingerprint sensor was actually very fast and was responsive every single time. The phone overall lets you customize the color, temperature, and also the app tray, and gave you a lot of settings to choose from. And you can also minimize the screen with one-handed operation. And also it gives you these different options with the sensor. So when you pick up a phone, you can answer calls and a whole bunch of different other options, like screenshot when you actually tap with 3 fingers, which was pretty cool. So there you get the double tap to wake and double tap to lock. But the other thing that was really impressive was that there was a 5,000 millihour battery, which at first the cycle gave me 6 hours and a half SOT. And then the second cycle I got 8 hours SOT for the first one. And then the second one 8 hours. So the battery just kept getting better. You also get the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack at the bottom with surround sound speakers at the top and bottom, which sounded really beautiful. When you were listening to the sound quality, it was just very immersive. So these speakers are probably the best I've ever heard on a budget device ever, as far as just like the overall sound quality of the top earpiece speaker combined with the bottom firing speaker. I hope this video was helpful in any way possible to you. Hit that like button on your way out, and make sure you check out the next video for the Honor 8X Max. Peace.